भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्रः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंशस्तनूभिः वशेम देवहितं यदायुः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. May we hear with our ears what is auspicious. May we see with our eyes what is beneficial. May we sing praises to the Lord and enjoy with strong limbs and body the life assigned to us by Him. Om, peace, peace, peace. Welcome to our annual retreat, and we have Swami Chetanananda here, and he is coming for all these years to conduct the retreat. Those who do not know about him, I would like to give a little bit short introduction about him. He is a monk of the Ramakrishna order, that means the order to which he belongs, and he is the minister of Vedanta Society of Kansas City and St. Louis. Kansas City is a branch center of St. Louis now. He has been associated with the order since 1950. He officially joined the order as a monk in 1960. He was initiated by Swami Chetanananda, the 7th president of our order, and Shankaranji was also private secretary of Swami Brahmananda, the direct disciple and first president of our order. Now, before Swami Chetanananda, before coming to the United States, he worked in the publication and editorial departments of Advaita Ashram Mayavati, Himalayas, and in the branch center in Calcutta. He served as the assistant minister of Vedanta Society of Southern California, Los Angeles from 1971 to 78, and in 1977-78 he served as vice president of the Inter-Religious Council of Southern California, and he was transferred to St. Louis, Missouri in March 1978 and served as assistant minister of the Vedanta Society of St. Louis under Swami Chetanananda. Then he became the minister of the society in January 1980 after the death of Swami Chetanananda in November 1979. So concurrently, as I told you, he is the minister in charge of the Vedanta Society of Kansas City, and he is a well-known writer of Ramakrishna Vivekananda literature in English as well as Bengali. He has many books to his credit, about 15-20, and many of them are available in our bookstore, and especially he has his new publication in English is Sarada Devi and her Divine Play. It is a very comprehensive biography of Holy Mother Sarada Devi. Many things are known about him, but they are scattered in English and in Bengali in different magazines, in short books. So he had the opportunity of collecting many information about Sarada Devi and collect them in that book. So in that way, this book is very important and very comprehensive, including the pictures also. There are many pictures, 100+ pictures of Holy Mother Sarada Devi or other thing connected with her. So just a little bit highlight about his English publications. Ramakrishna, a biography in pictures. Holy Mother, a biography in pictures. Ramakrishna and his Divine Play. Ramakrishna, as we saw him, they lived with God, God lived with them. Then Girish Chandra Ghosh, a biography. Then How to Live with God in Company of Ramakrishna. Vedanta, Voice of Freedom. Mahendranath Gupta, a biography of M, meditation and its methods. Guide to Spiritual Life, teachings of Swami Brahmananda. Then How a Shepherd Boy Became a Saint, that means teachings and reminiscences of Swami Adbhutananda. Then Spiritual Treasures, that is a collection of letters of Swami Turananda and etc. This is just a partial list because, as I told you, he is a very well-known author in Bengali also. So with this introduction, I request Swami Chetanananda to make his presentation on Sri Sarada Devi and her Divine Play.
यथाग्निर्दायिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हेया सर्वविद्या स्वरूपां तां सर्वदां प्रणम्यहम् as the power of the burn dwells in fire. So Sarada dwells in Ramakrishna as his Shakti, the cosmic power. I bow down to that mother who is the embodiment of knowledge and purity. May she guide us and bless us. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace be to all. As you have heard, the theme of this retreat is Sri Sarada Devi and the Divine Play, part 1 this morning and part 2 in the afternoon. In the part 1, I shall tell you about this book. And in the afternoon, I shall tell you about some important incidents of our life. 2 years ago, I gave a lecture here on Sri Sarada Devi, her divine aspect and human aspect. As Swami Chetanananda mentioned to you, it is an exhaustive, updated, authentic, comprehensive biography of Holy Mother, the wife of Sri Ramakrishna, and who is the spiritual phenomenon of this age. This book consists 876 pages, with 125 photographs. What is new in this book? There are many Bengali books on Holy Mother. And previously there are only 3 books in English on Holy Mother. I'm talking about her biography. The first biography was written by Swami Chetanananda in 1940. The Swami had one disadvantage, he did not know Bengali. The second biography was written by Swami Gambhirananda in 1953-54 during Holy Mother Centenary. It is a beautiful biography in Bengali, but in translating into English, good biography. Third, the English biography was written by Swami Nikhilananda in 1962. Based on Swami Gambhirananda's book. It is a very good biography for the Westerners. Holy Mother passed away in 1920. So his disciples tried to collect his reminiscences. Swami Arupananda, Rajbihari Maharaj, was Mother's assistant from 1909 to 1920. He, Swami Saradananda, Swami Shuddhananda all sat together and published the first book on Holy Mother, Sri Sri Mayar Katha, in 1926, after 6 years of her passing away. Then the volume 2 was published in 1936, after another 10 years. Those are all source materials about Holy Mother. So we needed an updated biography. So I started in 2009 and just completed last year. Last September the book was published. It took me nearly 7 years. Let me tell you another reason of starting this project. I started to translate Sri Ramakrishna's Divine Flavor from 1996 and completed in 2003. It is a huge accomplishment for all people of the Ramakrishna order. a new translation on Lila Prasanga. That is the authentic biography by Swami Chetanananda. So after completing this book, I was thinking that, if you go to see a movie or a theater, if it stops halfway, the audience will shout and yell and say, "What is this? We want the complete show." So I felt the same way. I thought the audience will yell at me. Ramakrishna is the half. The other half is Holy Mother. I must start that project. So that is another reason I started that project. As the Swami mentioned, from 1950 onward, I had a great opportunity to meet many Swamis, many disciples of Holy Mother. I was a student of 8th grade. My brother took me to Udbodhan, Mother's house in Bagbazar, Calcutta. And there I met many Swamis, Mother's disciples. I shall tell about them, what I learned from them. In 1986, I was in India. Swami Chetanananda was the president of Udbodhan. I told him, Holy Mother's reminiscences are scattered in many places. If I collect them, will you publish? Well, of course we shall publish. You collect. So I collected 49 reminiscences of Holy Mother. And it was published in Bengali Matri Darshan. I remember I sent one copy to Swami Chetanananda and he said, that book is my bed companion. Some new materials came out. After those 3 English biographies. First is Matri Darshan. Second, Swami Chetanananda wrote Matri Sannidhya. Holy Mother's disciple lived with her for 11 years. Then Parameshwarananda wrote Jairambati or Srima. Then Swami Sarada wrote Sri Mayer. That's Sriti Katha. Then Bharati Prana wrote half Sriti Katha. Then Swami Purnatmananda wrote Sri Padaprante 4 volumes. Then Swami Bhumananda wrote Swami Sri Mayer Jivan Katha. So several books came out with new information. It is extremely difficult to write Mother's biography. Do you know why? Because the disciples wrote the reminiscences. They did not keep any date or time or a place. It is extremely important to write the biography chronologically. Otherwise Western people get confused. We in India, we do not go over. Just birth, scattered information is very important. Western people get confused. They need chronologically. That is really a challenging job to make everything chronological. That I tried at most. Now I shall tell you about the different Swamis. I came and bowed down to a Swami. I heard he is a great monk and a disciple of Holy Mother, Swami Chetanananda. So I went to bow down to him. You bow down from a distance, don't come near me. I was very much, what is wrong? Other Swamis never say that. I go and touch their feet. And this Swami said, bow down from a distance. So I bowed down from a distance. Then I heard that why he said to me. He had tuberculosis and he just came out from the hospital. For the reason he did not want me to come near him because it is contagious. When I shall go with the different Swamis, I shall tell you some other incidents and episodes. What happened, he died in 1973. When I was coming to Halloween in 1971, I went to bow down to him. He just looked at me, 15 minutes, no talk. Then he said, Jap karo. Repeat the mantra. Then again, 15 minutes I waited. Then his attendant said, perhaps he will not talk, you can go now. He was a really great Swami. So when Swami Chetanananda came to St. Louis from Australia, I asked him, Maurice, tell us some incidents and episodes. So he mentioned about Swami Chetanananda. Do you know what? It was in 47, 48, his tuberculosis was diagnosed. The Sholin Maharaj, Swami Sridharananda, was then his attendant. And the authorities did not tell him what happened to him. They isolated him in a room so that he may not mix with others. Why? No people can come to me and I cannot see anybody which is wrong. Then Swami Virajananda, they found a seat. At that time there were not too many TB sanitariums. In Shimla, George V TB sanitarium. So when he went there, when he saw the sign, oh, then I have TB, I have tuberculosis. Then he was very much concerned. Like, if I die, it is fine, but this young man who is serving me, he may not get disease. So she told me the reminiscences. I shall read to you that how to get command from Holy Mother. It is extremely important for the devotees to know. I translated. Holy Mother told him, if there is any crisis in your life, remember me. Isolate yourself from others for a few days and practice japam and meditation intensely. Pray wholeheartedly and ask me, Mother, what shall I do? During that period, eat less and keep your body and mind pure. Try to maintain silence and speak only if it is absolutely necessary. Don't let other people know what you are doing. Continue your prayer and sadhana in this way with a one-pointed mind. Never lose patience. If you see that you are not receiving my command, still you should not give up hope. If you find that no response is coming, then know for certain that your mind has not risen high enough to receive my command. You will definitely receive my command if you call on me with a wholehearted faith and devotion. Actually, within 3 days, on the third day, Holy Mother appeared before him. Tell me, my son, what do you want? He said, this incident happened in 1949, 50 sometimes. Mother passed away in 1920. Appeared before him, what do you want? Mother, I have only one request to you. At that time, the medicine of tuberculosis was not invented. It came in 1951, 52, where streptomycin, all those things. Later on, Swami was in Jadavpur TB Sanitarium. He was cured and he lived till 1973. So, he said, I may die, but this young man may not die. That is my request. All right, he will not get TB. He was very relieved and he told the incident, what happened. I am just telling you that how the disciples of the Mother were communicating with mother even after her passing away. Then Swami Vishuddhananda, we met him many times, though I did not have very close things, but I read his reminiscences and collected them. He used to say that Gondi, I gave a name to Holy Mother, Gondi Bhangama, barrier breaking mother. It is Ram's mother, that is Sham's mother. Ram's mother thinks Ram came from my body, my son, I possess. Sham's mother thinks Sham came from my body, my son, I possess. When Ram is sick, Sham's mother does not feel that way. When Sham is sick, Ram's mother does not feel that way. But Holy Mother says, Ram's mother, Sham's mother, Ram, Sham, whole human beings came from my cosmic body, my children. His mother which has no barrier. Gundi Pangama. Beautiful word. Then somebody asked Swami Vishuddhananda, Maharaj, could you tell me that who is great Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother? I shall read it, because if I tell you, you will not get the whole thing. The mothers, the Swami said, I do not know who is great, but I can tell you that Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Holy Mother. So you decide who is great. Then the Swami said, it seems to me they worshipped each other. It seems to me that the Master saw Holy Mother from 3 angles. He gave advice to Sarada as a disciple. He allowed her to serve him as a devoted wife, and he worshipped her as the veritable divine mother of the universe. Holy Mother also served and worshipped Sri Ramakrishna as her husband, Guru and Ishta. This is very, very important to understand. Holy Mother first says, he is my husband, my Guru and my Ishta. And Sri Ramakrishna says, she is my wife, my disciple, and the Divine Mother. How beautifully these two souls blended. Very, very interesting. As I told you, I met many Swamis who were disciples of Holy Mother. I met Swami Hori Premananda in 1959 when I was in Banaras. I was in Banaras Advaita Ashrama. He was my guide. The moment I entered the ashrama, he said, hello, young man. Whenever you go any place, you must know 2 things first. First is, where is the bathroom and where is the drinking water? They're very practical. Wherever you go, you must know 2 things first. Because if you feel discomfort, you cannot concentrate meditate. So you must know where is the bathroom and where is the drinking water. They're very practical people. Then Maharaj took me to her visiting various temples in Banaras. We went to Vishwanath temple, Shiva temple. Indian temple has one advantage. You just stand, you will not have to make any effort. You will be pushed in, pushed out. Just the crowd will push you, you just touch and we will be out. That is Indian advantage. So I was Benares, I was pushed in, and Maharaj was protecting me so that I can touch the Lord Shiva and do my puja a little bit longer. But again we were pushed out. Then he said, young man, sit here. Outside there is a marble bench connected with a wall. Listen, young man. Whenever you visit any temple, you must stay there at least 15 minutes. Whatever you have seen, that you close your eyes and meditate and repeat mantra. You know, if we do not live with these monks, if we do not know how to visit a deity, how to go and visit a temple. I still remember that Swami. Here's another incident I will record it. He was in Bankura. Mother took Radhu for treatment to Swami Vaikunthananda, Dr. Maharaj. I met him. So, mother took him for Radhu there. He was an allopathic but practiced homeopathy. Mother had great faith in him as a doctor. So, mother had, you remember here, some kind of lumbago or you might call it arthritis. So he was rubbing medicated oil on the mother's feet in the evening, and there was a kerosene lantern in the corner, and he was rubbing. He was a young boy, 18, 19 years old. And mother was seated on a stool. And then he was thinking, you know, mother's old lady, all veins and wrinkled skin, and he was rubbing, and people call her Divine Mother, and he was rubbing. All of a sudden he saw that mother's feet began to change. Her all veins and sinews are disappeared, all wrinkles are gone, well developed nearly 16, 17 years young girl's feet. Hey, feet changed. Then the moment you look up, saw 400 Jagadhatri, the Divine Mother. This one. This is Jagadhatri. That image, he appeared. She appeared in front of him. He fell down on the floor. Then after some time, mother was asking, "Oh, Hori, ki holo go? Hori, ki holo go? Hori, what happened? Get up, my boy, get up." He saw again that old lady sitting. Who is Holy Mother? As I was telling you about Swami Chetanananda, I met him a couple of times. Tall. Holy Mother had dysentery in Kualpara, so he came to give medicine. So he used to suppose he will have to homeopathic medicine, fresh first dose, he used to give on the tongue. So he asked the Holy Mother, please stick out the tongue. So when he tried to put the medicine on her tongue, he saw the Divine Mother. He did not dare to put medicine there. "Oh, Vaikuntha, give me medicine." Vaikuntha was speechless. "Vaikuntha, I am sick, give me medicine." He closed it, and then he made some small packs, you know, that you put medicine with some sugar and some 5-8 doses he made. "Mother, I cannot put medicine in your mouth, you will have to take by yourself." Here I put the packs, 4 times a day, you take medicine. What they saw, the disciples. When Holy Mother passed away, when they carried the mother's body from Udbodhan to Varanagar, and they crossed the Ganges by boat, and then went to Belur. So during the time it was hot sun, July, 21st July, 1920. So the Swami lifted the umbrella, very tall, lifted the umbrella so the mother's face will not get the sun. Nearly 3 miles, barefooted, holding the umbrella, he walked. This is called love, you know. Sometimes when you read these things, do you know how do I feel? You can visualize, as if you are also in the procession. In 1962, I was in Jairambati, that was the first time, no electricity. We used to carry running water, we used to carry water from a well. Met Swami Chetanananda and 2 other monks, their mother's disciples. Swami Chetanananda. Only one incident I have cared about him. Mother's stomach in Jaramati, do you know what do they do? Banerjee stomach tank, there you bathe, there you wash your clothes, that water you drink, that water you use for your cooking, everything, same water. Especially rainy season, all these things even now from the side goes to the water is contaminated. So that generally people suffer from stomach problems, that polluted water. So the Swami used to go to take bath in the Amuda river, and sometimes they remove the sand from the, if you remove the sand from the bottom, some water comes out, fresh water. So that water he used to put in a pitcher and bring to the mother for her drinking. Mother first day asked him, don't do that. Second day he did it. Again mother said, I asked you not to bring water, why did you bring? He did not listen. Third day he bring, I am your guru, I am asking him not to bring. Mother, I go to take bath there, I shall bring water. If you drink it, fine. If you don't drink it, that is fine. Then mother said, my son, that water is really helping me. I asked you not to bring that water because you will have to carry a big pitcher of water nearly 1 mile. That is the reason I am asking you not to bring that water. I heard another story. That Swami, it was written in his life that he is supposed to die. Holy Mother knew it. He immediately asked him, my son, you go to Belur Math and take sannyas from Rakha. Tell him that I sent you. And this is my letter. He went to Belur Math. Swami Premanand says, my goodness, you brought High Court's command. Holy Mother is the High Court, you see, of Ramakrishna. Immediately Brahmananda initiated him. Then Mother said, Tumar mrityu jog chilo, you are supposed to die. This sannyas gave you a new life so that you may live longer. You see, Okatono Gochiyono Pochishi Maya, the Divine Mother can change the life. She can do many things. Same thing happened. She knew that Radhu will be, her niece will be a widow. Do you know what did she do? She initiated Radhu's husband and eradicated Radhu's widowhood. She can change human's destiny. It is, when we read these stories, we know that what she is doing. Then I was very close to Swami Chetanananda Bharata Maharaj. Two things were always with him. A mother's footprint and a mother's album, where mother's pictures are there. That footprint was stapled on a pieceboard and covered with a red cloth. Wherever you go, you will carry that footprint, because he took that footprint in 1919 in Kualpara. So that was the last footprint of Holy Mother while she was living. That he carried with him. When footprint came, let me tell you the story of the footprint. When Swami died in 1973-74 in Banaras, that footprint went to Rajani Maharaj, another Swami, near Boiran. So in 1986, when I was in Banaras, he showed me that footprint. I knew that footprint. It is on silk cloth, mother's footprint. Then I told Rajani Maharaj, Maharaj, tell me what? Maharaj, you remember you used to love me so much. You used to live in Godadar ashram, I used to live in true Advaita ashram. So you used to bring prasad, sandesh, rasagolla for us. Maharaj, you had so much love for us. Yes, yes. Maharaj, will you give me this food? You will get it after my death. Maharaj, after your death I shall not. When you will die I shall not be here. At that time I was in St. Louis. Somebody will take it away. Just now you told me that you love me and now you do not want to give me. What is the matter with you? Then he said, all right, you take it. So I brought it and framed it and kept it in St. Louis. Mother's footprint. So I asked Swami Chetanananda, Maharaj, you lived with mother for 11 years. Tell me what speciality, what did you see in her? Nirbhashana. She was desireless. All human beings have desires. Only God has no desire. Desire comes from ignorance. God has no ignorance. Human beings have desires. But that we saw in the mother. I remember we used to speak in Advaita Ashrama. I was then used to arrange his sound system with the speaker. At that time we do not have any recording machine. I am talking about in early 1960s. Boloni, Hobek, in Bakura mother's language he used to use. Another funny thing happened. He told us a story. Achinta Kumar Sengupta, a famous novelist in Bengal, wrote a biography of Holy Mother, Parama Prakriti Sarada Muni. And there he mentioned that Boroda Namni ekti Alpobaiska Vidava Sriste Maheshwari Jairambati Gyachi. Boroda generally a female name. Boroda Prasad, then it is a male name. You know, Boroda. So what happened? Achinta Babu would give a series of lectures in Balaram Mandir every Saturday. Many people would come to listen to him. So Boroda Maharaj took his chadar. Do you know what did he do? He put on his head and covered his face and went to Achinta Babu. Achinta Babu, I am that Boroda young widow. Went with Holy Mother. And he was also embarrassed. But I am that widow, young widow you mentioned. Maharaj, I thought she is a widow. I am that widow. Funny. We used to laugh. Swami Prabhupada Swami told me in Hollywood, you know, I heard from Puriyananda, mother's mind never went down below the throat chakra. She was the embodiment of purity. Then he mentioned another thing, you know, whenever people would come, they would feel that Holy Mother is my own mother. But everybody would feel like that. I compared with others' experiences. She is my mother. Everybody would feel that. Then I met Swami Sarada Devi in 1977 in Vrindavan. Mother's disciple, attendant in Jairambati for many years. So Maharaj, tell me what a speciality you saw in the mother. Nirabhiman, egoless, zero ego. All human beings have ego. God has no ego. God never comes and tells, I built this San Francisco or in Sacramento or California or Pacific Ocean or mountain. He does not come to tell anything of his own glory to us. Since God has no ego. Ego comes from ignorance. That we saw in the mother. One day Holy Mother was telling him, Holy Mother was making dough. Many people in the house, in Jadambati, you will have to make chapati. She was old. So this young Swami went, Mother, those things we can do. Why do you work so hard for us? My son, you bless me so that I may work till death. I want to work. I want to serve my children. Then Swami also said, Mother, you also bless me, so that I can work and serve people till death. The Guru is asking, the Divine Mother is asking her disciples by blessing that she could love and serve people. You know, those things are our example to practice in our lives. Work, love and serve. You should say that you, in your spiritual life you need three things. First, build your character. How to build the character? He mentioned about yama and niyama. Ahimsa, non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing, then purity, non-receiving gifts, cleanliness, contentment, tapasya, austerity, study, and devotion to God. This is the way you can build your character. Second thing, faith and devotion to God. And third, Vishwas. Third, he mentioned about tapasya, austerity. One story I shall tell you that he mentioned for all of us. Asane sadhu, bibore sap. That is said. If you want to build your spiritual life, you must practice in the morning and evening on your meditation seat, cushion. Asana. Asana means seat, where you will practice. That will give a strength to you. As a snake gets a strength in his hole. If the snake is out of the hole, you can kill the snake. But the snake, if it is in the hole, it can go here and there and can protect itself. So all the strength of the snake comes in the hole. So in spiritual aspirants, whole strength comes from the asana, seat. That makes him steady, pure, connected with God. That used to be emphasis. You must practice. Then I met another Swami Swarupananda Vishesh Maharaj in Benares. He also told me many stories about Holy Mother. One story I shall tell you. I mentioned in this book, but here it is a very fascinating story. I shall read to you. Mother's detachment. Holy Mother was in Udbodhan preparing to leave for Jairambati. Swami Sarada asked Ashok, Brahmachari Ashok and Rajbihari to help the mother pack. Sarada bought a beautiful and expensive mosquito curtain for the mother's use in Jairambati, which Rajbihari put in the mother's trunk. In the evening, the mother left for Howrah station with her companions and those two attendants. The train arrived at Vishnupur station very early in the morning. They traveled by bullock cart for the rest of their journey, reaching Jairambati before evening. Ashok and Rajbihari carried the mother's luggage to her room and then went to their cottage. When the mother was unpacking, Uncle Kali, my Holy Mother's second brother, came to inquire about his sister. When he saw the mosquito curtain, he grabbed it and said, "Sister, you will have to give this one to me." As he said this, he put it under his arm and left. The mother stood there like a speechless spectator. After supper, Ashok and Rajbihari came to make the mother's bed and set up the mosquito curtain. They could not find it even after searching through all the clothes in the trunk. They asked the mother about it, but she remained silent. Finally, she said, "My sons, Kali wanted, so I gave to him." Rajbihari said, "Mother, Sharat Maharaj gave it to you for your use, and you did not use it even for a day. What will you think?" Mother replied, "My son, what can I do? You set up the old mosquito curtain for me." Helpless, they followed the mother's order and left the room. While walking to their cottage, they met Uncle Kali in the courtyard as he was returning to the mother's cottage. Both of them grabbed Kali's arms and insisted, "Uncle, how is the mosquito curtain? Please return it to the mother." Uncle Kali replied, "Sister gave it to me." "No, she did not give it to you. You have taken it." Then Uncle Kali shouted, "Sister, your attendants are going to kill me." The mother rushed to the courtyard when she heard the cry. Meanwhile, Uncle Kali broke out of their grip, ran to his room and closed the door. The mother mildly reprimanded her attendants. "You are monks, you should have a detachment. It is not proper to quarrel over a petty mosquito curtain." Observing the mother's non-attachment and forbearance, they went to their room. You know, in this book sometimes I mention, it is very, very interesting. When you see a drama, what do you see? All good people cannot make a drama, or all bad people cannot make a drama. You need good and bad. That is, the friction comes, then the drama will come. All Ramayana, Mahabharata, all Western books, you know, Superman or Batman, whatever man you are, they are fighting, the good persons and bad persons, good and evil, continuous fight. That is called drama. So Holy Mothers, we find a drama. I mentioned these things, that how did she make her own drama. I wrote this way, the divine drama. After reading this chapter, my Holy Mother's family set up these greedy, nasty brothers, crazy nieces, jealousy, fighting, quarreling, that were all nasty things, whatever you find in family life, is immature sisters-in-law, and how she maintained her balance. And when people come for an interview, do you know how do I say, how many problems do you have, write down? And you read mother's book, how many problems you have, she had, write down. Then you see your problems are nothing. Look, after reading this chapter, the reader might wonder why Holy Mother endured all these trials. Why was this divine being surrounded by selfish, jealous, quarrelsome, greedy relatives? She could easily have had a joyful, comfortable life in Calcutta with her wonderful devotees and disciples. The reader should remember that Holy Mother was acting in a divine drama. She needed both good and bad characters in her play. A drama cannot be interesting if there is no friction between good and evil. The more the hero or heroine of the play is opposed, persecuted and ill-treated, the more the character shines and arouses affection in the audience. For example, when in a performance, Sita is abducted by Ravana and Dushasana publicly humiliates Draupadi, the viewers' love and sympathy wells up for Sita and Draupadi, and at the same time they are filled with anger and abhorrence toward the villains. In a own drama, Holy Mother selected bad and worldly roles for her, for some of her relatives, and good and spiritual roles for her devotees, just as Ramakrishna had done before. It is just like Cinderella syndrome. That Western people understand Cinderella. That the moment that stepmother persecutes Cinderella, all love and affection goes to Cinderella. It is just same thing. It is a drama that we find in Holy Mother. Very, very interesting. It is extremely difficult to understand the divinity of a true nature of a divine being. The Upanishad says, Yame Vaishya Brinite Tena Loibha, whom the Atman reveals, only that person can understand, only God. Out of grace, out of mercy, when He reveals, only that. I recently read something very interesting. That also I interviewed a Swami in 1982. Swami, he used to go to AM, Dharmeshananda. Dharmeshananda told him, you know, I have no faith. I don't feel that God exists. The recorder of the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna said to him, I had also the same problem. How did you solve it? This young brahmachari asked him. I shall tell you how I solved it. I went to Dakshineshwar. Master was resting on his bed, and I was gently rubbing his feet, and I was seeing Ramakrishna. Do you know what I feel? He is a human being. He eats, he sleeps, he behaves like all of us. How can he be God? Immediately Sri Ramakrishna got up. Hey master, tumi ki bhabcho? A.M. Master means he was a school master. So Sri Ramakrishna used to call him master. Hey master, ki bhabcho? What are you thinking? Everything is now is here, here, here. 3 times he said. Here, here, here. The thing you are thinking God is here in this person. Saying so, Sri Ramakrishna was started to talk about Holy Mother, talk with the Divine Mother. Mother, why did he say that? Why did he say that? Mother, he was very much disturbed. Mother, you spoke through me. You spoke through me. I did not say anything. Mother, you said it. You said it. In this way, I was just a spectator. I was listening to the conversation between him and the Divine Mother. They were talking. On the Sri Ramakrishna day, then, boom, he went into Samadhi. But that day, I got my faith. I knew who Ramakrishna was. Very interesting things. It is in Bengali. I recently worked on a book, Prachin Sadhuder Katha, stories of the old monks of the Ramakrishna order. It will be in 2 volumes. I worked on 700 pages, my handwriting. Hopefully sometimes I may tell you about this. One I shall tell you tomorrow. What I wrote. Shama Shraddhananda. Doubt. Doubt is a disease. Doubt is a demon. Do you know what Swamiji wrote in hymn? Samsaya Rakshasa Nasa Mahastram Yami Gurum Sharanam Bhava Vaidam Naradeva Deva Jaya Jaya Naradeva. In this age, Sri Ramakrishna was born to destroy the greatest demon one can think of, that is demon. In Rama incarnation, he killed Ravana. In Krishna incarnation, he killed Kamsa and some demons. In Ramakrishna incarnation, he could not kill anybody. But he killed something which is terrible. That is demon. In spiritual life, doubt. When we read the Gospel of Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna's life teachings, it is hard to believe that God does not exist. Ramakrishna demonstrated God exists. If you do not see the star at daytime, that does not mean the stars do not exist. They exist. You can see them at night time. Sri Ramakrishna demonstrated in this age God exists. So there is a devotee in Bodhisattva. He had doubt about about Holy Mother, about Holy Mother's divinity. So what happened? He came to Swami Chetanananda and said, Maharaj, I don't think Sri Ramakrishna is a divine incarnation avatar, that I believe, but Holy Mother is divine mother, that I do not believe. Chetanananda said, why do you think that way? Because Sri Ramakrishna did so many tapasya, was in Samadhi off and on, that we do not see in Holy Mother. Then Swami Chetanananda said, then you believe that God married the daughter of a poor woman who made her living collecting, selling cow dung patties? It is hard to translate that whole sentence in English. তবে কি তুমি মনে করো ভগবান ঘুচে কুড়ুনির মেয়েকে বিয়ে করেছিলেন? That I translated this way. Then you believe that God married the daughter of a poor woman who made her living collecting and selling cow dung patties. That means very poor, wretched women, they collect the cow dung and then they patty and on the wall or on the grass they dry it round and that they put in their head and carry door to door and sell them for their living. They use it as the fuel. But do you think that God married a girl like this? Immediately he bowed down and said, Mother, Maharaj, I got my faith back. The devotee asked, Mother, why can't you comprehend that you are the divine mother, Holy Mother? How can everyone recognize divinity, my child? Big diamond at a bathing hut, people come and rub their feet on that without knowing that it is a precious diamond. Only a jeweler can know the value of a diamond and don't recognize it. That is the way Mother answered. God assumed a human form to mitigate the sufferings of humanity. He came to this world incognito, like a king who visits the city in disguise. I am Bhagavati. She herself said. Why should I read this book? She is the ideal of Indian womanhood. Radha Krishna mentioned in centenary time, I remember, Mriduna darunam hanti mriduna hanti adarunam nasedva mriduna kinchit tasmat tikshnataram mridu. Civility, modesty, gentleness. That we find in the mother. Swami Chetanananda once told me, I said, Maharaj, could you tell me what speciality you saw? তিনি কাউকে মনে কষ্ট দিয়ে কথা বলতে পারতেন না। Mother never used harsh words to anybody in her life. How do you make friends and enemy? through words, through action, through behavior. We are not born from the womb of our mothers with friends and enemies. We make friends and enemies through words. But mother is Ajata Shatru. She has no enemies. Always saying sweet words, no harsh words. Morbo Vidari. Sometimes we use words, it pierces the heart. Never you use those words. It breaks the relationship. That we find in Holy Mother. Somebody abusing this and that. Radhu is beating Holy Mother, and Holy Mother, what's she doing? She is taking her own dust of her own feet and putting Radhu's head. Master, protect her, protect her. Niece is beating her and she is taking the dust of her feet and blessing her. It is really, she is the embodiment of all love, all compassion, mother. She was an ideal sister, ideal daughter, ideal sister, ideal wife, ideal mother. She is ideal. What did she teach? Faith, hope, and love. Why are we in this world? If you have no faith, you do not trust anybody. Your life will be miserable. Hope. If you do not have any hope, you will not get up from your bed next in the morning. And love. If you do not have anybody to love, life is unbearable. Nobody loves me, I do not love anybody. You will be like a wall. That we see in mother's life. Faith, hope, and love. That it gave to humanity. Another thing I remember during Holy Mother's 150th anniversary, I wrote an article in Bengali, Ma Sarada Bedon Gatha, the sad stories of Holy Mother. The first, we find Holy Mother in Jairambati, born in a very poor family. Collecting cotton, cooking as a little girl, helping the mother. 4 or 5 brothers and sisters. When she developed her maturity very early age, caring person, very responsible. She used to take her brothers to Amodar for bathing, carrying puff rice for refreshment. You know, we will see her early age, how she is suffering from poverty. You know, sometimes influence, what is called, too much wealth sometimes ruins our character. It does not help us to learn how to struggle. Mother's life started with a struggle. Affluence ruins our character sometimes. Sometimes I inherit a lot of money from my family, drinking, this, money, all bad habits come. Sometimes poverty is very helpful. I see sometimes, mother, that story. Then we find sometimes I watch her days in Dakshineshwar. Oof, unthinkable. How she served her husband. No bathroom. Got up at 4:30 in the 4 or 3 o'clock in the morning, take bath in the river, finish, and then repeat mantra, and served whole day. She is so shy, so bashful. She had to go to jungle for relief. It is very, very difficult life, he mentioned in Dakshineshwar. Then how she lived life in Shampuku. See, one room, there also the same thing. How she made food for Sri Ramakrishna. How she walked back and forth from, in this book, which I shall tell you those stories. The 60 miles, 64 miles walking barefooted. One shadi, no blouse, no petticoat. Sometimes you have to take bath by the side of the pond. The cloth will dry on your body. You can have no place to change your cloth. Carrying some puffed rice, some molasses, walking, some few coins, so that you will have to cross 5 rivers. Amodar, Dalakeshwar, Munjeshwari, Damodar, Ganges. 5 rivers you will have to cross to go to her husband. When you read these stories, you find, my goodness. And nowadays, by car from Belur Math to Kamatu Jarambati, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. We take breakfast, Belur Math, lunch at Kamatu. And 3-4 days walking. It's very difficult, very difficult. I sometimes mentioned that when she had the jewelry Sri Ramakrishna gave, so that the robbers cannot attack her, she put her jewelry inside the puffed rice. So that when you are robbed, they will attack her and puffed rice, they will let you go. You see, she's an intelligent woman. Very, very intelligent and very pragmatic, very practical. That really was she really taught practical Vedanta. How to practice Vedanta in daily life, mother taught. Sri Ramakrishna is too hard. Kamini Kanchan Maya, Samadhi task, finish. Holy Mother is really demonstrating what is called how to be practical in this world. Please remember, it was not possible for Sri Ramakrishna to demonstrate householder's life. Too much renunciation and purity. That he demonstrated through Holy Mother. He was too much uncompromising monk. Beyond everything. But Holy Mothers, we can feel, we can touch. Swami Chetanananda ji told that story. One night at 12 o'clock, he saw somebody with a kerosene lantern was cleaning the courtyard of mother's house in Jarambati. So he got up, seeing the light on the courtyard. What is the matter? Mother, what are you doing? You know, from Calcutta, some families have come with their children and they are walking barefooted. There are some broken glasses and some broken slates are in the courtyard that I am cleaning those things so that their feet will not be cut. Till midnight with a kerosene lantern, cleaning all the broken pieces from the courtyard. That is called love. Do you feel that is called real spirituality? She demonstrated. Her every action is for us to follow, to imitate, to learn.
Question and answer, Mother.
Yes, question and answer. All right, question and answer. Please ask questions. Any questions?
Can you tell us
Yes.
a little about Mother's mother?
Huh?
About Mother's mother? Ramakrishna's
I
mother?
said, Holy Mother's mother.
Yeah.
Holy Mother's mother was a very hard-working woman, Sarada Devi. Her home was in Jairambati, sorry, in Shiod. And Holy Mother's father died, leaving this whole family into poverty. But she used to go to some other families and carrying their rice and padding them. You know, in Anja, what do? They padding. When we are padding and rice, two different things. Paddy means rice with husk, and rice means rice without husk. So, perhaps you are a rich man, I took some rice from you, so you will get 2/3, I shall get 1/3. I shall husk them and remove the 1/3 or 1/4, something like that. I shall husk them and clean them and give the rice to you, I shall get 1/3. That is the way she was managing her family. And she could not maintain it, she sent her own sons to her brothers to get some education, so that education means what? So that they can learn some, repeat the mantra and can perform how to practice rituals. So they would go home to home because they are Brahmins, very high class priest Brahmins. They used to go and make a little money. That is the way they used to make money. And they had a little land, there they will grow some rice, some cotton, some vegetables. That is the way they are making their living. Poor, cast heart, mud wall, that is the way they lived in Jarambati. Very poor condition. But she died in 1906. But in the beginning she was not very happy because Sarada did not have any children. But Sri Ramakrishna told Shama Sundari, Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother's mother, Mother, don't worry, your daughter will get so many children, she will be tired of listening, mother, mother, mother. Tell me any questions you ask.
When doubt bothers you, when doubt constantly bothers you, not constantly, occasionally bothers you, I just wanted to give 1 or 2 tips as to practically what do you do?
You see, in spiritual life, I tell you frankly, that kind of doubt comes to everybody. Even Sri Ramakrishna had doubt. Mother, do you exist? Sri Ramakrishna cried and cried and cried. You could see his struggle. Everybody there gets through that process, doubt. Do you know what is the way? Guru Bhakti Vishwas. You must have faith in the words of your Guru. That is the most important thing. And never give up your hope. You will see the light. And continue practicing your japam and meditation and study. At that time, sometimes you read some books of the mystics. Read the Gospel of Ramakrishna. I tell you my condition. When I was a brahmachari, I can read 40, 50 pages per hour. Gospel of Ramakrishna. Here are 250 pages. There are 5 volumes are there in Bengali. There are 250 pages. Do you know how I would do? I would read perhaps 4-5 hours. I could finish that book. I would not read the stories, because the stories I know. I shall not read the poems, that I know. I am not going to the Puno songs. I avoid songs, I did not read the songs, I did not read the stories. I only read the dialogue. From morning, from noon to afternoon, I read all things. Then in the afternoon when I went for a walk, I see all the dialogues are going inside my mind. Really mind goes higher plane of consciousness. Holy company helps a lot. And now 1 hour you forgot your home, you forgot your physical problem, you forgot everything. Holy company also removes the doubts. Doubt is very common, very common. I sometimes make joke, I sometimes say, Sri Ramakrishna, our prayer does not go to you nowadays because you are old and you have some hearing problem, buy some hearing aids so that you can listen. I sometimes tease Sri Ramakrishna that way. Sri Ramakrishna gave problem. Oh, doesn't hear properly. I say, Master, have some hearing aids so that you can listen to that. Make life interesting. Yes.
Given what you said about Holy Mother, how does a wife support her husband's spiritual development?
How Holy Mother, how a wife can help the husband to develop the spiritual life that you are asking for?
Yes.
Let me tell you, it is a God's special grace when husband and wife have the same focus. Both love God, both are devotees of God. But in America I have seen many homes. Husband is interested, wife is not interested. Wife is interested, husband is not interested. Friction comes. So what to do at that time? Aim had the same problem. Aim was telling Sri Ramakrishna, if somebody's wife is against her husband going to spiritual life, what he is supposed to do? Give up that wife.
Yes.
He was broken-hearted. He is a family man. How can I give up my wife and children? He was really disturbed. Then at 9 o'clock in the evening, all the people left. Sri Ramakrishna called him, come here. Went to that semicircular veranda. Let me tell you the secret. If you have genuine love for the mother, mother will change your wife's mind. And actually that thing happened. Later on, O.M.'s wife becomes so much devoted to Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother, she took initiation from Holy Mother. Whole life was changed. Sometimes they see that, you are the husband, perhaps your wife is very much opposed, does not like that you should go to spiritual life. But seeing you, that you are a very loving person, caring person, very calm, serene, and your wife perhaps is angry inside, but slowly you brought peace in home, and she will see her ugliness that I am disturbing the home. Slowly it changes. I tell you frankly, the whole family, one person can ruin the peace of the whole family. You are drunk, you are very rough, you beat wife, children. One person can ruin the peace of the entire family. For that reason, in our home, every home you will find there is a shrine. I used to call it, that is our center for our peace and happiness. Create an atmosphere. That is the most important in a spiritual life. Then you will find all will live in harmony. Set up, this is my rule. I sometimes, when some children do not behave well, I say, you will have to follow Anne Langer's rule, formula. And as long as you are under my roof, you will have to obey me. Bas. So under my roof, you must obey me. Create an atmosphere. Then you will find everything will be favorable. Sri Ramakrishna said that. If you have genuine love for God, God will make your life favorable. Everything will come. Next question. Yes.
This is sort of a funny question, but and I don't know if there's an answer, but I was just wondering, when Mother sent the Swami to, was it Bellarmine, the Swami who was going to die early, you mentioned that Mother sent him to Bellarmine, a Swami who was going to die early. My question is, and I don't know if there's an answer, why wouldn't she cure him on the spot? Why send him someplace?
Oh, cancer or tuberculosis? What do you mean?
Haripremanand পাঠিয়েছিলেন না,
সন্ন্যাসী
saw that
Brahmananda is Dikha.
The Dikha दे दे, सन्यास दे दे.
Oh, Swanas Dikha, Swana. Oh, Swami Parameswarananda. That he had the you see, that why did she not remove that thing earlier before sannyas? That one you are asking for? You are asking?
Yes, yes.
I was asking about the one who was going to die prematurely
Yeah.
and why she didn't, I mean, I don't know if there's an answer, but is there...
Why she sent to Swami
Yeah,
Brahmananda for sannyas?
Yes.
Yes. You see, she is the Divine Mother. She has her own rule. And sometimes that person's karma, she will cut it in a different way. You see, she can remove it, but she will have to pass through a channel. How does it work, I tell you frankly. According to your karma, as Holy Mother said, you are supposed to lose one leg. Instead of that, you got a scratch. That she can do. But sometimes the karma, you must go over your body. For that reason, to eradicate that karma, the death which is coming, he brought him to a new birth, sannyas, to counteract it. It is, sometimes those areas are very mysterious. Why does she do that? Sri Ramakrishna also did various kinds of things. Oh, it is beyond our understanding. But we see that how she is doing. She said, with the sannyas removed is premature death. If you ask me, I do not know the whole thing, but that is the way it goes. She can change. She can change the destiny.
Maharaj, is it not true that sannyas is equivalent to rebirth?
Rebirth, yes.
So it's that thing there.
That he was reborn. That is the
Reborn.
reason Holy Mother sent him to Swami Brahmananda for monastic vows.
Mora, would you please speak few words about Radhu?
Huh?
Radhu. Few words about Radhu.
Radha's background.
Radhu's background. Do you know that I am supposed to tell another page, but perhaps I shall tell you next session. That I started. Most of the book did not write the epilogue. I did it. Do you know why? The people who came with Holy Mother, what happened to them? Golap Ma, Jogin Ma, then Radhu, then the other nieces, then the Jacoid father, then I wrote their short biographies, that how it happened. Radhu later on, Radhu was born in 1900. She did a marvelous job. 20 years, Holy Mother died in 1920. 20 years, she kept the mother's mind down to the earth. Otherwise she would merge into the divine. So what happened, in these 20 years, we see Radhu is so nasty, so bad, Radhu, that is where she brought the mother's mind down. Radhu was Mahamaya. Holy Mother embraced her own Maya and kept her mind down. Then Holy Mother arranged her marriage, then she had a child, and the child died, after Holy Mother died. Then what happened? Radhu died from tuberculosis in 1940. So she lived only 40 years, 20 years Holy Mother and 20 years later. But Radhu did not become widow, but Radhu's husband married another woman. So, and Radhu used to get pension from Sarada Devi every month, 30 rupees at that time. So the husband would come and take away some money from her. Oof. Then Radhu had a daughter by her husband again. So one son, one daughter. The Radhu's daughter sometimes used to write letter to Swami Prabhupada for some money. So I have to answer those letters, So Radhu's life was not very happy life. Holy Mother said that you will suffer a lot after I leave. She a lot of suffering. You will find it in the epilogue. of this book. Anyhow, now I shall go to the bookshop. This book, copies are there most probably. You will buy it. I shall be glad to sign it. About this book and some important incidents of Holy Mother that I shall tell you in the evening after meditation.